How's it going, guys? I got time for a quick narration before work, so I figured I'd toss a quick UU match your way. It's against a guy by the name of Shadowification. As you can see, I'm kind of using the UU team I've been using for a while. It's mainly just, it's got Rose Red, it's got Crocodile, Hitmontop, Dustclops, and then two random members rotated in between. Victini and Porygon Z have been two ideas that I've been pretty okay with, and for the most part, the team does pretty good. So we'll go ahead and jump right into it. As you can see, he's going to go ahead and lead off with his Houndoom. I am going to go ahead and lead off with my Roserade. This is my Sash set, so it's just designed to put something to sleep and then just do some lasting damage. So as you can see, go for the overheat right off the bat, but it turns out that he misses, which is huge on turn one because it preserves my Sash, and I end up putting him to sleep in return. So that's pretty nice. Also means I'm going to be able to hit something with a Sludge Bomb. I didn't want to go for the Leaf Storm just because, it's resisted anyway. I'm not going to go for an HP Fire and a fucking Houndoom or anything like that. So I decided to go for the Sludge Bomb. I don't really know. What the fuck was that sentence? I don't know why he switched in Weavile when he had a Bronzong, but I randomly decided to switch up moves because that's what you should do, just when it comes to things like that. Kind of expected that thing to come in anyway, and plus, HP Fire would have KO'd the Weavile anyway. It's not like Sludge Bomb is priority or anything like that. So I was in a good position to switch it up. Houndoom would have been asleep for one turn guaranteed anyways. I think Early Bird will lower the turns down to 1 at the minimum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how it works. But he goes for the Gyro Ball, I guess, as I switch into my Victini. This is the Final Gambit and Will-O-Wisp set kind of shit. I'm not going to go with the Final Gambit right off the bat, of course. I'm just going to go for the U-Turn just to go ahead and get some scouting going on. Real tempting to go for the V-Create, but having Switch Advantage at this point in the game, I have maintained the offense right from turn 1 ever since, the overheat ended up missing. But since Houndoom is asleep, that's one less thing I really have to worry about, and especially if it has Sucker Punch. It'll be a good safe switch on Victini, but because it's asleep, it can't really do too much anyway. But I'm going to go into Hitmontop just because I want to get a status on this thing. Since I don't have any knockoff users, I don't think I have anything at all with knockoff. I should probably work on a Tangrowth at the very least, since that's the first thing that comes to mind when I say knockoff. But, oh shit, excuse me, allergies are kind of just ruining me today. But we exchange statuses, and I'm going to go into my Porygon Z. Turns out I get the attack boost, which kind of sucks. But he does end up going for the Nightshade, so I guess that's kind of interesting. I got that safe switch there. I don't remember if I switch out here, just because, it's fucking Bronzong. I guess I just decided to go for the Dark Pulse because it's super effective. But it's not going to do that much. I mean, I am modest and everything, but I'm not boosted at all. Outside of that, and I don't remember if I have full special attack investment. I know I don't have full speed, and I have a little bit of HP, but there's that. So I decided to go into my Victini as he decides to go for the Stealth Rock. I knew Gyro Ball was kind of a possibility there. I didn't really think about Earthquake, but I do have a lot of HP, so if he were to reveal it, I could be a little bit more careful with that. But the thing is that he did set up Rocks instead, so, he can't do Earthquake and Rocks in the same turn, so I probably would have played around that. But decided to go for U-Turn again just to get some more scouting going on. And now that I know that I won't get the special attack download from Porygon, which is what I'm aiming for, I decide to go into my Roserade just because I can hit something with a Leaf Storm or an HP Fire. I think I predicted Bronzong to come in and, that kind of thing, but it turns out he ends up going for the Taunt. I don't really know what that's about. I can't put anything to sleep anyway just because he does have a Houndoom and that does still happen to be asleep. So just going to go for another HP Fire, knowing that the worst thing he can do to me is Nightshade. And it turns out that he has Pain Split too, so I wasn't really remembering that. I don't know why I didn't just fucking go for the Leaf Storm. I guess I was too busy thinking about Bronzong coming in. And I was like, oh, it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. It's going to happen soon. And it turns out he goes into Houndoom, maybe? Okay, I switched up moves here, but it still doesn't really pay off too much. At least Houndoom will take the Leaf Storm worse than the Bronzong, and I guess he wants to burn off some sleep turns here too, so that's kind of okay. But I believe he switches out here predicting my Sludge Bomb because I don't want to go for another Leaf Storm, and I'm not going to go for an HP Fire. He does have the immunity to that shit as well. Cool thing is Houndoom does stay asleep, just because he didn't take any turns to do that, but I'm just going to go for the HP Fire again. I really don't know why I'm playing this Roserade like this, but in some weird, retarded way, I do still have the offense, so it's okay. Reveals another one of his moves to be a hidden power. It's probably, I would assume, Ice, just to be able to switch in on Flygon relatively easy. and take care of dragons and stuff. But hey, you know, it could be fire. I don't know. It's super effective on me, and that's all I really care now. I get a crit on the HP fire. I totally forgot about this. Definitely mattered given the amount of damage that was going on before. But I do still have Victini going on, so I probably could have just played her on that. So I guess in the long run didn't really end up mattering too much. But he's just going to take me out with the Night Slash, just going to leave this thing in his death fodder. And my Victini is Scarfed. I believe barely has enough speed investment to be able to outspeed this thing. Or I guess I'm going into Crocodile. That works out too. Kind of cool, and that I can just go ahead and go for the Earthquake, but I forgot about Blastoise. Yeah, that's a problem. I'm not going to be able to KO this thing at all. It is stab and everything, but I'm not like choice. Look at how well that takes that. I'm surprised right now. I forgot about this shit. This is my first time watching this. I'm trying to do it in one take, and I hope it's satisfactory. I don't know. But based on how well he took the Earthquake, I know I can go into Porygon, and the worst thing that'll happen is he can get like a crit burn with Scald or something like that. Even if he gets a burn, I don't mind it too much, just because I can use this thing as setup fodder by going for the agility and just hopefully chug along from there. I believe I got the spec attack download from there. I wasn't really paying too much attention. I think this is the point in the game where things just start to go downhill from him, just because I used that turn. Looking at how much Scald does, I know for a fact I can take another one, and as long as I don't get burned, I should be okay. But Agility will boost my speed up to, I believe, the 500 range-ish. If you guys remember the battle I had back in the day with the Stoutland, I was short a couple points, so I'm pretty sure I'm in like the 500 range right now. So I outspeed a decent amount of Scarfers as well. And I do have Dark Pulse, as I revealed earlier on the Bronzong. So that's going to be able to take out the Dusclops from that range. If it didn't, Toxic Damage would have helped out too. But he does have a Weavile. I don't know if this thing has Ice Shard, but I guess it doesn't. Or maybe he was, I don't know. He just kind of switches thing into Die too. And I'm just getting some more lefties along the way. I don't think Blastoise, at the range of health that it's at right now, will be able to be one-shotted by a Tri-Attack. It'll probably need a super effective move. And I believe, no, I don't think I end up one-shotting this thing, because I very faintly remember a burn that's coming up, so possibly spoiling the next turn. As you can see, it lives with a pretty decent chunk, so he's going to get a burn on this Scald is what I remember, and thank God it wasn't a crit. I think a crit would have taken me out anyway, but I do have lefties to offset the burn damage, and as long as I have this speed going on, you know, I maintain my offensive momentum, and the game has just kind of been building up to the point where I can switch in something download, because as you can see, he had Blastoise, he had Dusclops, he had Bronzong. His team was pretty bulky in itself, and I just had to keep things down. I do want to say that the crit HP fire was probably the most game-changing thing. Roserade, not really too much, as you can see, because it didn't get one-shotted after the sash was broken, but it did kind of suck that he missed it, but you know, it would have sucked if I missed the Sleep Powder. Anyways, Houndoom's going to come in and die to a Tri-Attack, so he's just sending things in to die at this point, and surprisingly, I'm doing this Porygon Z thing again. I just love agility users that are not that common, and as you can see, his last one is a Shaman. I don't know whether or not it can take a modest +1 Ice Beam. I was kind of unsure on that, but I do still have Victini anyway, and it turns out it doesn't take it, so probably more offensive build. And that's going to be the game, so Porygon Z fucking cleaned house. Awesome. Anyways, if you guys enjoyed it, a little bit of a quick hurried one, I apologize for that, but I will have better games later on in the week. I kind of got called in, so that's how that goes. But if you enjoyed it, you're welcome to leave a like, rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. If you did not see my 20K subscriber special, I uploaded it yesterday, and I would also like to take the opportunity to thank each and all of you for being here and enjoying my content and shit in the first place, because I wouldn't make it if you guys didn't watch it. That's straight up how it goes, all the time, every time. And I'll see if I can do a picture-in-picture narration this week, because I miss doing that shit. I do. And if, you know, I don't keep getting called in every day, then we'll see what kind of time I have. Anyways, I'm running out of time myself. I'm busy killing your guys' time, so I will see you guys later.